Good afternoon, Sam. Today is the day where I finally overhaul the sound design in the game I've been working on. So, that's what we're gonna do. I haven't wanted to work on the music side of things a whole lot. I mean, I did at the very beginning to kind of like set the vibe for the game, but like, I haven't wanted to focus too much on anything until the game has started to take shape a little bit more. But now we're finally there. So there are a few core mechanics that need to have sound effects. Every single aspect of game dev so far is so much fun to me. Like, I modeled this tower, I made it work in the game, I like coded how it works and stuff. I just love it so much. Alright, so the first thing, once you get to the house, basically you have to figure out how to open this door, because there's no knob. And the player might not know that they've opened it. So I want to have an audio cue. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is make a sound effect for this door. And I live in a house that's full of doors that look like this and are very old and noisy. So I'm just going to go record that. So like right here, but I don't want that. Okay, so I've implemented it, except the sound effect is way too long. I need to convert the audio to mono so that the game engine can handle the stereo effect based on its like where it is in relation to the player. Because right now it just feels like it's right in front of my face. I wasn't recording any of that. Well, I don't know, it doesn't sound right to me. Who'd have thought a simple door sound effect was going to be this hard? I might just have to restart. This is so stupid. Round 2 with a new door. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. That doesn't sound bad. At some point there will be ambience for the area. There will be music playing. What if I just take this and reverse it? Heck yeah, dude. Closing the door in the game is the same as opening the door. It's just the animation played in reverse. So I know that they're the same length. Fade this out, and then I just like make this quieter. -7? That doesn't sound bad, yo. Alright. Oh, bro, that doesn't sound bad. It's like timed really well. I kind of like it. Okay, so spoiler alert. From this point forward, I'm going to be talking about just very, very general spoilers for the game. I don't know. It's a pretty minor spoiler, but just in case you want to play the game and don't want any information about it. I'm in a test world I just created. I just had to do some debugging. It took a little longer than I expected, but one of the core mechanics of the game is that you're able to illuminate stuff with your flashlight, and then it kind of like fades in like that. So yeah, I don't know why the test world was making me jiggle like that, but I don't really care. I want to make a sound effect that is really good for that. This sounds pretty cool. It's kind of giving me like Half-Life 1 vibes. Now this sounds pretty cool. Man, I'm ready to move on. Okay, so I've added slight pitch variation. Just a little bit of math right here. That is so good. Like, good enough, at least. On to the final thing of the video. So one of the first areas you come across when loading into the world is this mine up ahead. And it doesn't have music yet. Let's go ahead and go on in. It is completely silent, and it feels really weird. I don't know, through all of development, I've just been promising to myself that things will feel less janky and less hacky once we add sound effects and music. And so far, I don't know, the door sound effect kind of, I don't know, like legitimizes the whole house experience. It just feels better with sound. So I'm really hoping to get some good vibes here in this mine. Very mine vibes. We need some mine vibes. I've got this from LA Atmos on Spitfire Labs. These are just like city ambient tracks. But the last one here just has this deep presence, this deep noise. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah, look at that. It's worth noting that in this track, I need it to be able to loop for a big portion. And then I'm also wanting like a resolution. So after you beat a certain section in the mine, there needs to be like an actual melody. You know what I mean? I kind of like this. It just needs some delay. It's pretty cliche, but in all the right ways. Alright, so I've got that drum kind of layer. That's honestly probably good enough for the loop. At the end of the mine, you learn something about the game. And so it should be a pretty, like, revelatory song. Okay, I stumbled into something I really like as a resolution-y sort of sound. Just kind of lay that on top of... I mean, you guys obviously can't imagine what's beyond the mine, but I can. I've been messing around, and this right here, sounding really good. It's super simple piano. Just a little bit of... That reverb is so perfect for this. I keep wanting to add like embellishments, but I think it just needs to stay understated, just subtle and beautiful and simple. So I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, I couldn't resist. I added one more thing. Basically I've bussed this signal into this fader here, and in this I just have a huge reverb effect, just billions and billions. And so this is what I'll be doing. So this will start low, and it'll grow until the next loop, and then it'll kind of die back down until it finishes its statement. So it'll just oscillate. This is the normal startup music. But when we enter the mine, yeah. I don't want to show you the area with the like resolution music because that'll be like a big spoiler, but like that worked, so that's cool. That whole process took like 5 hours, like with the 2 sound effects and the 1 song. And of course I was having to worry about recording and everything, but like I'm so bit of a change of pace for today, Sam. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see. I haven't edited it yet, obviously, but I think it was something interesting. I'll probably do more of these. Now that the game is getting wrapped up, I'm going to be just focusing a lot on sound design, player testing, and bug fixing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you next time. So yeah, peace out, my brother.